Welcome students on online class for subject physics for 12th standard. Today we have to learn the chapter number 15, structure of atoms and nuclei. In last video we have seen half-life time period. So it will be denoted by capital T. Sometimes it will be denoted by T half because half-life. So definition of this half-life time period will be, it is the time taken by substance to decay, to disintegrate half number of initial atom or half of initial number of atom. Such time or such time period is called as half-life time period. We know that for finding its expression, we know n equal to n0 e raised to minus lambda small 2. This expression is law of disintegration. Using law of disintegration, capital N equal to n0 e raised to minus lambda t. Using this relation, we can show how capital T equal to 0.693 upon lambda. Or another relation, how lambda equal to 0.693 upon capital. These two relations can be seen by using this expression and expression for law of disintegration. So, by definition of half-life time period, once again we can remember that time taken by substance or radioactive element or radioactive substance to disintegrate, to reduce, to decrease half of initial number of atom. Means if small t equal to capital T and capital N equal to n0 upon 2, because in capital T the substance can reduce, substance can decrease, substance can decay or disintegrate half of number of initial atom. So here, if these two values can be substituted in above expression, so we written as capital N is equal to capital N0 upon 2 equal to n0 e raised to minus lambda capital, because small t equal to capital T and n equal to n0 upon 2. If we see carefully on both sides, left side and right side, n0 get cancelled. When this n0 cancel, so equation becomes half of e raised to minus lambda capital. Equation becomes half of e raised to minus lambda capital, which is 1 upon e raised to lambda capital. Reciprocal. If we see both sides, right hand side and left hand side, the two values are same. So we can written as here we can written as 2 equal to e raised to lambda capital T. Sometimes a question will be asked, show that e raised to lambda capital T equal to 2. When this question will be asked, here we see that lambda is decay constant, capital T is half lifetime period, which is time taken by the element or by the substance reduce, disintegrate half of initial number of atoms. If we can given law of disintegration, so from this law of disintegration, n equal to n0 e raised to minus lambda t. If we substitute small t equal to capital T and capital N equal to n0 upon 2, what happen? n0 upon 2 equal to n e raised to minus lambda capital T. n0 get cancelled. So 1 upon 2 equal to e raised to minus lambda capital T. And when 1 upon e raised to minus lambda t, it converted into 1 upon e raised to lambda t, then we can written as 2 equal to e raised to lambda capital T. Okay, if a question will be asked, remember, take log on both sides. What happens? Log of 2 to the base e is equal to log of e raised to lambda capital T to the base e. See here, a formula can be used or formula can be remembered such that whenever log of e raised to x to the base e is there, then its value will be x. Its value will be x. So here, log of e raised to lambda capital T to the base e, so its value, it will be lambda capital. So we can take an as log of 2 to the base e equal to lambda capital. Again, we want to find the value. Conversion of base e to 10, base 10. So here a formula will be used, that is 2.303 log of 2 to the base 10 is equal to lambda capital. So first a question will be arise in your mind, that is why we can take 2.303, because when we can take 2.303, then base e is converted into 10. Another question will be arise in our mind, that is why we can change the base e to 10, because in logarithm we can see from 10, the values from 10, so their base it will be 10. So we can convert base of e to the base of 10. So what happens? See here, when we can see log of 2, log of 2 means its characteristics will be, see here, 2.303 multiplied by characteristics of 2.0, that is 0 point, and 20 in 0, so that is 3010 will be lambda capital. Again, by using logarithmic table, so here we can see the log of 0 point, that's characteristics. Here the characteristics will be bar 1 point and multiplication is there, so add the two logs. So if we can see 23 in 0 in 3, its logarithm will be 3623. Its logarithm will be 3623. And for logarithm of 30 in 1, its logarithm will be 4786. If we can add the two values, that is 9, 10, 14, 8. and here bar 1, if we can take its antilog. So antilog of 0.84 in 0, mean difference 9. So you get lambda capital T equal to 6.933 into 10 to the power minus 1. Why we can take it as 10 to the power minus 1? Because here characteristic will be bar 1 and it can be arised in 10 raised to minus 1. So we can take it as, by shifting the decimal point, 0.693 into 10 raised to 1 into 10 raised to minus 1. What happen? Get cancelled. So here lambda is equal to 0.693 upon capital T. That is the relation between half-life time period and decay constant. And another relation, that will be half-life time period is equal to 0.693 upon lambda. This is the expression for half-life time period. Means we can see the two relations, that is the two formulas. Decay constant is also written as 0.693 divided by half-life time period. That is the relationship between half-life time period and decay constant. So many problems can be asked on the two formulas. Number 1, law of disintegration, that is n equal to n0 e raised to minus lambda small t. Another, lambda is equal to 0.693 upon half-life time period capital T. Another, capital T is equal to 0.693 upon lambda. If we can plot a graph, here on x-axis, if we plot graph of number of atoms n in time t against time period, half-life time period t, then here that is t, 2t, 3t and 4t. Here n0 upon 2, n0 upon 4, n0 upon 8, n0 upon 16. What happened? For time period t, atom will be, or substance will be reduced to half. For time 2t, it will be reduced as n by 4, n0 by 4. For 3, it will be reduced as n0 by 8, and for 4, capital T, it will be reduced as n0 by 16, so that a curve will be obtained, and this curve represents decay curve, because in time capital T, substance reduced to half. In time 2t, substance reduced to n0 by 4. 3t is reduced to n0 by 8. 4t, it can reduce to n0 by 16. So that this decay curve, this curve is called as decay curve, like this.